What's up, you guys? My name is Alex Hampton. I am the host / competitor of Real Debates, and season 2 was so much fun. And in this video, we're going to relive our favorite funny moments of Real Debates season 2. Press play.
You're too
careful what you say too, because I got some real motherfucking G's on my side.
Yeah.
Okay. Are those lowercases? What's going on?
Oh, okay.
Got you.
Your 2 minutes.
You play with those Compton G's if you want. Go ahead. Oh my goodness. So his review of the movie sounded like a Karen that didn't understand hip hop or anything like that.
The internet. This man and his Doberman just attacked me and my Chihuahua.
Oh, they're fucking bitches are getting money. Oh, there's no depth to this story. Oh my God. Oh, come on. Get your mind out there and listen to the people when they talk and watch it act. You talked about, oh, did it even win an awards? Did it ever get awards? I pulled up the awards, my good sir. Straight Outta Compton won an NAACP award. It won 2 NAACP awards, a BET award, and an MTV Movie Award. Let's look at yours. Teen Choice Award, Teen Choice Award, Kids Choice Awards, Teen Choice Awards, Teen Choice Awards. Fact check all that. That means yours is a little bit more childish. Damn! You're saying your music was better than my music in our movie? Get the fuck out of here, John Knight.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Get the hell out of here. So I can relate a little bit more to these characters because I have had the struggle of a black experience. And I'm not saying that he hasn't, not to take away anything from his life. I don't know him like that, but I can relate. And I was glad to see a story that people told, the untold story of what goes on in these hoods.
Get your ass on the ground now. Get on the ground.
Oh, that's cute. Trying to be a big boy today. I'm gonna take you to McDonald's after. Good job, son. So let's see here.
Got the Kids' Choice Awards for that.
Hey, it's not
That's
your
very
turn,
true.
Ian.
So what's going on is you might want to stick to your day job because your researching sucks because you definitely forgot the Grammy and the Oscar nomination. But
nomination, not
really
a win,
cool.
but remember
That's
that,
fine,
Alex.
but yeah,
I was talking about wins.
Yeah, so they should put Grammys to that since they won. Sorry, not a Grammy, a Golden Globe. So you should probably research that. And but yeah, you tried. It's cute.
I am so glad that y'all brought up the point about the cast of The Lion King and how it's a black film because Jonathan Taylor Thomas is probably my favorite African American actor.
I knew you were gonna say that, bro.
He's it's fantastic.
Damn! Minutes starts.
Hold
now.
on, let me get this ready real quick. All right.
Oh, I cannot wait to put funny clips in this now. Oh, thank you for that prop. Thank you. Okay, now your 2 minutes starts now.
All right, listen here, you little bitch. Don't you ever disrespect Lion King like that.
Oh!
All right.
I want to lean into the originality thing. Nostalgia is a powerful drug. I mean, you look at everything from Stranger Things to Star Wars. People love nostalgia. I wasn't a kid when I saw Moana. I was a child when I saw The Lion King.
No, you
so,
weren't.
Ian, the reason why you know all the songs to The Lion King and not Moana is because you own the Lion King album. You said it yourself. You own that, so you know the songs, where if you owned the album for Moana, you would know the songs as well.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Lion King, he doesn't have that epiphany. He's just told by the girl he used to like that this is what he's supposed to do, so he goes and does it. That's cuck shit, Ian. You know better. You know better.
Henderson, you possum-faced motherfucker.
So, yeah, seems a little biased, Ian, but did you guys state what
Definitely
the
not
question
biased.
is for the people at home?
Oh, I'm sorry. The question is, what is the best non-MCU Marvel movie?
Got it.
Good looking out, Jeremy. And it's not biased because I have some blade props.
Let's see the blade card. Let's see the blade. Okay, never mind. I don't want to mess up the reveal. My bad.
I'll bite your fucking neck right now. Okay.
I could bite you on your neck now.
All right. You need Alex. Tell.
It's basically what if Spider-Man but black.
Spider-Man?
You know, that's funny. I get that a lot.
Hey. It's the same origin story. It's essentially the same chicken with just a slightly different seasoning on it. He's got a dead uncle. He got bit by a radioactive spider. Yo, we've seen it all a million times. It's fun, but it didn't change the game. And the theme that anyone can be a hero, and if they take a leap of faith, That makes no sense because you also have to be bit by a radioactive spider. So this idea that anyone can wear the mask, yeah, so long as you get bit by a radioactive spider and you may or may not need a dead uncle, and then you can
All right,
wear
that's
the
enough.
mask.
Stop. Shh, time out. Now, explain to Jeremy why his pick is wrong. All right?
All
Ready? Go.
So Jeremy said that he couldn't understand why this movie was so groundbreaking. Let me remind Jeremy that Spider-Verse not only won an Oscar for Best Animation, he also won a Golden Globe. It also won a BAFTA award. Let's actually look at the awards that Blade won, okay? Blade won some weird awards that don't make any sense, like Golden Trailers, Academy of Science and Fiction, and Blockbuster Entertainment Awards. Awards that don't mean shit. Damn! So, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it was a childish movie that was catered to kids, but I mean, in comparison to your movie, it actually did better. Now,
Miles' mom was a nurse. She wore scrubs through the entire movie, so she wasn't actually a teacher. And Stephen Dorff is a fantastic villain as Deacon Frost. He's kind of the yin and yang situation with Blade. They're both two sides of the same coin, excuse me, and they're both not natural-born vampires. So Blade is Blade. He doesn't need to be propped up by some other famous superhero, and he did this 20 years ago. We're talking about groundbreaking. 20 years ago, this film was revolutionary, and it even influenced films like The Matrix, which itself is one of the most influential films of all time. You look.
Winner, Jeremy. Such a great round, man. Seriously, I like
Appreciate
how
it.
you started off with the uppercut of, bruh, you don't even know the characters, what they got going on. That is a nurse.
wow, that will definitely be on the playback. You don't have to be bit by a radioactive spider to be a hero. If you are a fireman, if you're a policeman, if you're a teacher, you're a hero, as is articulated in this movie, because Miles's mom was a teacher. Miles's dad was a cop.
And your speech about the half-breed as a mixed breed, that one touched me. As someone that's half-breed themselves.
Yeah,
you know,
you're not
will the world
you're
ever
definitely
accept a
biased.
half-breed? You
You're
know,
definitely
that's
biased.
I can only speak for myself when I say no. Personal bias aside, I really do believe that this round could go either way. I also feel like I got pretty big shoes to fill. Alex, obviously, the consummate professional, does it week after week and does a fantastic job doing it. But Ian is just one of my favorite moderators to watch. So there will be yelling, there will be cussing, and there will be cutting off of competitors if you choose to go over your 2-minute time.
I can't wait. Getting cussed out by an old man is always funny.
Good,
Oh,
yes.
my God.
And as a black man, I'm sure that you are definitely used to that.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
Get off my lawn.
Let's talk about Suicide Squad. Opening didn't make any sense. Middle didn't make any sense. End, just trash. It's just nothing but a trash film. When I look at Amanda Waller, she's so incompetent that she recruits Enchantress, the very person that they have to fight.
Meet the Enchantress.
So let me get this straight. You set up these Task Force X to fight the very person that you recruited on your team? That doesn't make any sense to me. And the leader, Rick Flag, falls in love with her at the end, or they were in love during the whole time. So let me get it straight. You love someone that was trying to kill you. At the end of the day, Ian talked about looking for a bright future. Let's be clear. The next Suicide Squad movie doesn't have all of those cast members that he mentioned for the next movie. It has maybe Rick Flag and Harley Quinn. I think maybe Captain Boomerang, but everybody else is gone. They gutted that movie because it's trash. They even tried to do a spinoff movie with Harley Quinn. That was trash. So at the end of the day, if we're talking about hopeful futures, Suicide Squad doesn't have that big of a future because it's not even bringing back the original cast.
I ain't trying to be like 30 years ago. I ain't trying to make no comeback. I'm gone, and I want to stay gone.
As Wonder Woman, although, has a bright future because Patty Jenkins is going to learn from her mistakes. I yield my time.
You said this was an okay sequel. Let me tell you something, brother. Rush Hour 3 is an okay sequel.
You tell him that his mom was a H.
Cutter. I believe whore was spelled with a W.
Shrek 4 is an okay sequel.
Good morning.
Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3 is an okay sequel. This thing was a fucking trash-ass movie sequel, okay? That is not an okay sequel. This was dookie.
Shit don't stink, Mouseketeer looking motherfucker.
Okay, son? Okay. I would argue my movie had I would argue my movie had better woman moments. We have a black woman in charge, Amanda Waller, kicking ass.
Go get it, girl.
And in charge of a huge, great organization. We have Harley Quinn not taking shit from nobody. Yours fucking went the background. He's just pretty much saying, hey, when a guy insults you, whoop their ass. Well, that's really fucking mature to live in this world. Just face your problems by kicking ass. Have you ever just somebody could do, like your son, your son could do a good job and he puts his head in the fucking sand and doesn't do shit. That's how I felt about it. Like, you could do better. You're great. What the hell are you doing? All right. That's what
I appreciate that. I am not taking any of it into account. I actually wasn't even paying attention. I was typing, so that works out good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a bunch of bullshit, but okay. Thank you.
All right. So Ian, I do have
the way he just said that it's the Suicide Squad. I don't expect them all to live. Only one person died in the first movie, which was Slipknot. So if they're going to make a sequel, I don't expect Slipknot to come back. But if you're going to make a sequel, at least bring back the favorites like Deadshot. Maybe Harley Quinn's coming back. But at least bring back Will Smith. I mean, he was a favorite in that movie, but they're not even doing that. So this whole notion of, yes, it's the Suicide Squad. They're expendable. I get that. But at the same time, they're gutting the movie because the first movie was trash.
Nobody gives a shit, Mike.
Watch Lord of the Rings. If you read the books, it's obviously the mystical Middle Earth element, but you have darkness, you have grit, you have action. The Hobbit does not have that at all. It's
What the fuck happened, man?
a lot of dwarfs and a lot of singing. I mean, is this a Lord of the Rings movie or a very vague Disney movie that wanted to be dark and different?
'Cause I'm a bad motherfucker.
I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. The Hobbit is definitely a downfall in comparison to its 3-part trilogy that really needed to be just one movie. But that's my time. I yield my time. Tristan, do your best to try to fight me.
That was very good, Alex. I really appreciate that last point.
Let's talk about George Lucas. George Lucas is a wonderful world builder, but he is a dreadful writer and an even worse director.
Damn!
There's so many problems with the movie, I'll go ahead and point out a few. Easy target, Jar Jar Binks. Everything is hated and is eventually loved by someone, except for Binks. No one likes him. It turns out you can only be good at it if you have really good blood. What the fuck is that? Christ. Speaking of Darth Maul, by the way, Darth Maul is the coolest character.
Cut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. That was beautifully done.
Yes,
beautifully done. Some haymakers there. I think that's the first time I've ever heard anybody compare Yoda to Burt Reynolds, but I appreciated it. Is that who's in Best Little Whorehouse in Texas?
When you talk about The Hobbit, people wanting the best parts. We didn't get the best parts of the first movie because it took so long to get to the end of the movie.
Do the math, motherfucker. Do the math, nigga, please.
At the end of the day, there was more explanation than there was substance. And that's where I have a problem with The Hobbit is that, yes, it explains so much, but that battle that you reference, if you don't know the source material, you don't really understand it. Even watching the movie, you're like, okay, why are they doing this? Minor conflict. Doesn't make any sense. At the end of the day, if you compare the two, you have Star Wars with great fighting, great story, great conclusion. Hobbit, you have a long drawn out story that has to be stretched out in 3 films when it could have just been finished in 1. I'm done.
I need to say something real quick.
I don't think you do, but please do.
Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson is the main character of the Lightning Thief.
Yeah. Throw that back. Oh, he mentioned George Lucas was never told no. Neither was Percy Jackson. I mean, Percy Jackson even said in an interview said that I winged it with the Hobbit movies. Those are his words. Like he winged it with those movies. And at the end of
I'm glad you brought that up. I don't know if you saw my face. We'll see that in playback.
I did. I saw it.
I would definitely play that back.
I mean, Dead or Alive is my favorite Percy Jackson.
I was like, fuck, I just did a Frank. Oh my God.
You did. You franked it, man. You franked it up.
Character, Mr. Magnetum himself. Your 2 minutes starts now. Wait, Tristan, we can't hear you. Did you turn your mic off?
Sorry.
Okay.
We're good.
We both
I feel
clubbing up in
better
the
about it. Yeah.
Magneto is a political activist a la Malcolm X, and the Joker is a Reddit troll with too much time on his hands who just got outdone by a bunch of nerds who like GameStop.
Damn!
Stack those up with great Joker moments throughout cinematic history. Just think about it, dude. I could go through the list and break them down, but the talk show scene at the end of Joker.
Get this straight. You think that killing those guys is funny?
I do.
The why do I have these scars scene, or the bank robbery sequence out of The Dark Knight.
She can't stand the sight of me. She leaves.
When Joker lets off the poison, or when he's actually reveals himself in the original Tim Burton Batman, there
You can call me Joker.
are just so many moments that you can point to, and it does in a way kind of it's a workaround for a question and a kind of a technicality, but I think the truth is there's no better villain than the Joker.
The internet is just full of people who are in the comment section of every video, of every post, just saying shit to disagree with anything, with everything. They will reply with anything, doesn't care if they're wrong or right. They just want to be heard for absolutely no reason. And as everybody else in the comment section is just sitting there thinking, dude, shut the fuck up.
Fuck you!
That is what I think when I think there's going to be a real Joker. Oh my God, will you get the fuck out of my face?
Y'all are really intense with this too. I'm like going in like, yeah, I like 21 Jump Street. That's going to be a fun one. You're like, man, I'm going to kill this man. He thinks Airplane's the funniest movie. Like, oh, okay. Well, that's how we're doing this. Okay. But so there are movies that like
And call me old fashioned, but I don't think child molestation's that funny. You know, there was a lot of that in that movie, a lot of that, you know, but you know, Holden might think that's funny. That's all him. Direct all that to him. Another thing I want to say about this is dad jokes at the best.
Jeez,
I ain't playing with you, Holden. This is crazy.
Okay. I hear what you're saying. I got some rebuttals. I'll make this whole thing rebuttals. I'll add a couple things. If we want to pretend that 21 Jump Street is the moral high ground of not insulting minorities, what about the Mexican peoples that Channing Tatum? My name's Jeff. Yeah, that was real highbrow.
That's from 22 Jump Street, by the way.
Oh, excuse me.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
All right, I gotta call out even the moderator on this one, but your point about, oh, he's right, there are funnier movies than 21 Jump Street. Okay, I can say the same thing about Airplane. There are funnier movies than Airplane. Okay, that wasn't really a point in my opinion, but okay. All right, let's get, like we all agreed,
Okay.
movies are subjective.
Yes.
Movies are subjective, especially comedies.
Okay, 17 seconds. I'm taking points from Ian for the attack on the moderator. I'm kidding. But Ian didn't make a point. Yes, he's right. That yes, there are other funnier movies than Airplane as well. But I also said in that very same quote that the topic is which is the funniest movie. Just want to throw that out there for the people who are watching. Now, battle round. He said that Airplane is dad jokes. He's right. It is dad jokes for a lot of it. Child molestation. Yeah, there is a lot of that in that movie. They make a lot of jokes about that in the movie, and they're just oddly comfortable.
Oddly too many of them too. Like one's okay, but like 9, like really?
And you know, and I would like to point out, guys, Jeremy has not lost a match in season 2 just yet.
Okay,
So
we'll
even
change
though
it.
you're just watching this, I don't know what his future is going to look like by the end of the season. But
Right.
as of this episode right now, he has not lost the match. So I'm interested to see, because last time we know what happened. Caleb beat him last time. Let's run the tape back, please.
Let me just say this. I will accept your answer, Jeremy, even though that response was funny. I will accept your answer. But Caleb still argued that a little bit better. Good job. Winner today is Caleb.
Hey, fuck this. Fuck this.
You gotta admit,
well done.
You gotta admit that
really
was a
good.
very good last round right there. What he
No,
said.
100%.
So I'm interested to see what this is, what's going to happen. In this episode, we have
Michael Myers, on the other hand, he lost to Busta Rhymes, and people love to make jokes about that shit. But the truth is, Michael Myers lost to the geriatric poop lady from those yogurt commercials.
Rest in peace. Motherfucker.
Jason was portrayed by horror icon Kane Hodder, who also played Victor Crowley in the Hatchet series.
Well, I first of all will agree that Jason has killed more people. His best kill was probably his own franchise.
Damn!
Because as the series went on, he became a parody of himself. And you say Michael Myers was the same, and there's a reason why. It's because his films stayed consistently much better. Than Jason Voorhees films. You had him turn into a worm that frankly looked like a dick with teeth.
His beads? His beads, sister. His hair is stinking beads.
And that is changing the character so much. And in fact, one of the best films from it, he wasn't even in. It was his mother. When your mom is a more intimidating villain than yourself, there are major issues with your character. About Jason is, I think we all know this, is he's just doesn't have many very good movies. He's like Freddy without the personality. He's like Chucky without the personality. He's not intimidating like Michael Myers. He is essentially all the worst tropes of the genre thrown into a blender.
Cool. They're exploitation movies. They are an excuse to put titties and blood in the movies so that teenage audiences can enjoy it and kind of dare each other to watch them. And Jason embodied what it was. It didn't try to be highbrow. It wasn't smart. It wasn't sophisticated, but it did evolve with the times. It took risks. It tried different things. It wasn't just going back to the well over and over again. It showed a little bit of ingenuity.
Now, last time I was on Real Debates, I said after like, it's funny, I've not won a match this whole season at all.
You ain't winning today either, brother.
So, I said that.
I said in the group chat before we went live, I'm just putting it all on the table, you guys. I was like, this is definitely going to be an uphill battle for Alex. Now, knowing both of these guys, I know for a fact Alex is very much standing behind his choice. I know he loves Martin. Ian is a huge fan of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'd imagine probably vice versa as well. But these guys are representing shows that they know and they care about, and they were probably too when they were on television.
I want to make it clear that this wasn't a taunting decision Alex made to put the Fresh Prince in his background. He actually loves the show. So I don't see Martin in the background, by the way. But let's just put that there. I got a point to make why I love this show.
This is a story all about how Alex should have taken that poster down.
By the way, we're not debating my poster. I had this poster
Just an observation. Just an observation. You would think the guy that loves Martin would put that in the background.
This debate. Okay?
Just an observation. You would think the guy that loves Martin would put that in the background. But go ahead.
I'm good for adversity. So fuck it. My poster has nothing to do with this debate.
All right.
Martin had a lot of iconic characters in the show, from people like Shanae.
What did you say? What did you say? You want to run that by me one more time?
From people like Jerome.
I think you're round in the house. I think you're round in the in your mind.
People like Roscoe and
your old bed. You wear it out doing the grown up, huh? Well, what you was doing, huh?
Many other people that he portrayed in the show. We talked about introducing prominent people in this show. Tracy Morgan was on the show.
You know something? You ask a lot of questions. Now I'm just trying to help you out.
From Kid and Play was on the show. Biggie Smalls was on the show.
Boy, you didn't tell me you knew Biggie Smalls. Come on in here, man. You know what? I was just about to cook.
A lot of them had their career started because of Martin. I mean, there's so many quotable lines from Martin, from "Get the hell out."
Hi, and this is a good time. Get the stepping.
From "What's up?"
What up? What up? What's up?
From Tommy, you ain't got no damn job.
You ain't got no job, man!
I mean, okay, guys, let's be honest. The only people who really talk about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and their memorable moments are solely the Carlton dance and the theme song. That's it.
Crazy iconic moments. I love the Carlton dance. I love the show to the point that I sing the theme song whenever I drive.
Like,
can't wait for my turn.
That's it. That's all they do. And let's be honest, the show, I believe, actually struggles with a lot of identity.
Martin was definitely a staple for a lot of comedians, but the fact that you just alluded to, like, none of these comedians would be anything without the Martin show, very insulting to them. I hope they don't watch this. I think that they worked hard. They worked hard on the deaf comedy and their careers. Let's start with the theme song. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song, iconic. Everybody can sing it. Let's talk about Martin's theme song. Martin!
I can sing it.
Martin, one word. Very creative right there, brother. Very creative. Your show, you kind of alluded to, was pretty much all jokes and no substance. You know, yeah, your character does a lot of iconic, some would say coonish, sellout type of negative stereotypes.
Damn!
But you know, he is funny, but there's not a lot of substance to the storyline when it comes to that. That's why, you know, people like me that are a little bit more intelligent love substance. We love storyline. We love a cohesive story. Yeah, like I said, Martin's a funny show, but it's just laughs and stuff like that. I want to say this too. We mentioned Martin and Will Smith. They're both great people and they're great actors. What's Martin doing right now, by the way?
Comedy.
Really?
He was just on tour.
Sit your motherfucking ass down.
I kind of missed that one. Will Smith is still working. He's still
on
on tour. He's still on. Let's look at the following on that too, brother, by the way. But nah, we met the characters. We met the friends. Jazz thrown out the house. Amazing, funny stuff. We know when that stuff's coming. They break the fourth wall sometimes. I recommend anybody that's not seen the reunion special, check it out. Martin's reunion special probably not coming because the cast didn't even get along. But this cast is straight up a family. And we even watched the stuff on the personal life into the real world with the two Aunt Vivs coming together. That touched my heart too.
Met before, seeing them meet for the first time and embrace.
You know, we love both Aunt Vivs, but we know the first Aunt Viv was very iconic. And the fact that we got to see two different Aunt Vivs come together at the end was in this reunion special was great, just because we watched these people as kids.
Really good case to be made at the
I would like
end.
to point out, Ian spent more time talking about Will Smith and Martin as individuals, not the show. Just want to throw that out there.
It's all being noted, Alex, for sure. Don't you worry about that. That's one thing I can do. Is kind of listen every once in a while.
Okay, so Ian said there wasn't that much substance in Martin because there's not supposed to be. It's a comedy sitcom. It's not supposed to be woke. He also said that, their family reunion special, everyone's getting along. Really? Because she didn't even meet up with the guy who played Carlton.
Who's been more disparaging to me has probably been more Alfonso, and I have to admit he wasn't there.
So how much did they get along? Let's also run the tape that Black on Bill called Will Smith an asshole.
Folks keep telling me about it. He was always the asswipe for Will. There will never be a true reunion of the Fresh Prince.
So yeah, they're getting along now after all this other stuff, but that's not what we're talking about. Let's talk about the show. Look at Eddie Murphy portraying different characters. Look at Marlon Wayans portraying different characters. Where do you think that originated from?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Martin playing different women, different men, older men.
Eddie Murphy did not get that from Martin. Sorry to interrupt you, but that was disrespectful.
But Martin set the precedence of being more than just one character. Martin outplayed himself in this whole show, where he's playing 5 different characters along with his supporting cast. How many characters did Will Smith play? Just one. And like I said, if you want an impactful show about wokeness and trying to be funny and making bad Uncle Phil jokes, watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But if you want to watch something that's a good show that doesn't need substance to be a good comedic show, watch Martin. Because
I'm confused.
I will. In round 1 in particular, I think that Alex did a really good job about saying These are 4 reasons specifically why. It was the bringing on the actors, it was the performing multiple roles, and it's a
bringing on the actors was the good argument.
Touchstone.
He made his argument. Oh, all these special guests has come. Will Smith and The Fresh Prince had many special guests. I didn't even mention that. You know why? Because it's a stupid argument.
Hold up. Okay. So your first.
The special guests making a better show.
Ian,
fuck out of here.
Your first round was it's a show that everybody likes.
And I feel like if you ask a lot of people, though, this is not even just like a great black show, but this is a great show.
That is not specific in the argument itself. It is true. It is true. And I think you're probably right as far as which is the better show.
I will say this, and I'm surprised Jeremy's not as mad as me. Martin Lawrence. It was the reason Eddie Murphy does multiple characters.
That was crazy.
Alex.
That was crazy.
I would have deducted the whole thing because of that.
That was. Yeah, you're wild, bro. You're a fucking wild boy. All right, I don't feel
it's
good
all
about
good.
it.
Let him have it.
Come on, man.
I'm going to disagree with that, though. Really.
I think the comment section is probably going to be on your side.
Martin, what? So, it took so much intelligence to make this show. God damn.
Ian killed you in round 2.
Let me just killed you in all the rounds, but okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching those very funny moments of Real Debates Season 2. I had so much fun shooting it, but guys, I have a quick favor for you guys to ask. I am looking to get more competitors for Real Debates Season 3. So if you are interested in being on the show, send me an email at theaskalexshow@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment on this video, or you can direct message me on Instagram at Mr. Alex Hampton, right on Instagram. If you are a content creator and you want to be on the show, hit me up. Season 3 is going to be amazing. I already started putting together some of the different graphics that are going to go with Season 3, and I'm telling you, you guys are going to love it. I'm glad you guys were able to watch Season 2 and meet a lot of new people. A lot of new people are coming on the show, and a lot of old people are coming on the show as well. So I can't wait for you guys to watch Season 3. Season 3 will be out later this summer, so you definitely want to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And as always, you guys, you have a blessed day.